Hey, welcome to Color Up. So today we're going to talk about laying odds and betting on the favorite. So why don't more craps players do this to color up more often? Well, that's actually a very good question that we're going to discuss today. So stick around. So I'm going to be discussing the lay odds and the payouts for those lay odds. But first, I'm going to back up and cover some of the basics real quick. So most players know the pass line bet. Now with the pass line bet, you're the favorite when the puck is off, and you're actually a 2-to-1 favorite. There's actually 8 ways to win and only 4 ways to lose. Now after the come out roll, the puck is going to go onto a number. Let's say it goes on the 4. It could go on any number. At this point of the game, the pass line is actually always the underdog to the casino. You're more likely to lose than you are to win. No matter what number it is, the 7 always has the advantage over any number, so the casino is more likely to win. They still pay you though 1-to-1 bet. So at this stage of the game, they actually underpay you by quite a bit for the risk that you're taking. For instance, if the puck is on the 4, there are 3 ways to roll the 4, 6 ways to roll a 7. So you are a 2-to-1 underdog, but they don't pay you 2-to-1, they pay you 1-to-1. Now that's for the pass line. They do, however, and most players will take advantage of this, will let you take an odds bet behind the line. But remember, this bet, you're always the underdog, so they pay you fair and true according to that underdog status, right? So you have a $10 bet on the 4 here. Again, you're a 2-to-1 underdog. So if you win, they'll actually pay you $20 or 2 to your 1 bet. That's only fair because you're twice as likely to lose as you are to win, or 2 times you're gonna lose and 1 time you're gonna win. So that's a fair bet, and that's how they pay you. In the long run, this bet, it turns out to be a wash for both the player and the casino. It's a zero house edge bet. It's really great if you're hitting the points, and it's not so great if you're not hitting the points. It's really about adding volatility to your game. So you're gonna be betting more, and you're gonna either win or you're gonna lose more. The casino really cares about your initial bet, where they're getting a percentage or a cut out of your bet. This bet, they don't care so much as it's zero house edge and they're paying out true odds. Now let's get to the real reason for this video, and that is the don't pass. So if we make a bet on the don't pass, when the puck is off, the casino actually has the advantage and the player is the disadvantage. So there are 6 ways to lose, actually 8 ways. There's the 7 and the 11, so there's 8 total ways. And there are 3 ways to win with the dice combinations of 2 and 3, and there's a push on the 12. So they actually eliminate that one. Again, if this bet wins, they just pay you 1-to-1, so $10 would win $10. Now when the puck goes on a number, now the player, it's just opposite. The player has the big advantage. Remember, on the don't, you're betting on the 7. So there are 6 ways to win, and there are 3 ways to lose. So now at this point, you're a 2-to-1 favorite. So what does the casino make you do? They make you bet $20 to win back $10. Because you're the favorite, you have to bet more to win back less. And that's why a lot of players don't like to lay odds. They're actually betting more to win back less. Now it's still just as good as a bet as the odds bet. Again, there's a zero house edge bet on it, but you just have to lay out more to win back less. And a lot of people get stuck up on that a little bit, where they're like, I just would rather bet less and win more than bet more and win less. But I kind of relate it to sports. For instance, let's take a boxing match between me and Mike Tyson. So he's the favorite over me, Color Up, right, to win a boxing match. And you're not going to be able to bet $10 and win back 20 if you bet on Mike Tyson, right? More likely, you're going to have to bet 20, or actually in that example, you probably have to bet $2 million to win back 10. The chances of him winning are huge, right? He's going to win every single time. Maybe I get lucky one time, he bites my ear, he gets disqualified, and I win the match. And in that case, the underdog or me would win. So betting on me would be betting on the underdog. So sure, if you bet $10 on Color Up to beat Mike Tyson, you might win $1 million. But for Mike Tyson, if you're betting on Mike Tyson, you're going to have to bet a lot to only win back a little bit because, you know, you're most likely guaranteed to win. It's the same thing here on the dote. You're most likely you should win. And so you have to bet more. And in this case, it's 2 to 1. The payoff is 1 to 2. So you have to bet $20 to only win back 10. But that's based on the math. Now in boxing and sports, the numbers change all the time because there's so many variables. In craps, the numbers are always the same. There's always the same amount of dice combinations. So the numbers don't change, they're fixed numbers. So when you're laying odds, you're gonna get paid 1 for every 2 on the 4 and 10. You're gonna get paid 2 for every 3 you bet on the 5 and 9. And on the 6 and 8, you're gonna win $5 for every $6 you bet. Again, you're always gonna be betting more to win back less. All right, let's set up a few tables. We got 5, 10, 15, and we'll do a $25 table over here. So you'll want to look and see what the maximum amount of odds are that you're allowed to take. It's most likely going to be 2 times, or the most common is 3, 4, 5 times odds. Some tables 10, some 20, and there's a few that do 100. Now you don't have to bet the maximum odds. So we'll just start with 1 times odds, which means if we have a $5 bet, you can win $5, right? That's 1 times odds. Now to do that, depending on which number, we'll start with the 4 and 10. The payoff is 1 to 2. So we're actually going to bet $10 to win back 5. Now you place your lay odds just next to, like on your pass, it's behind. On the don't, you actually place them next to. Now here's a little tip. It doesn't really, you know, the dealers will help you, so you don't have to worry about this too much. But if you want to look like a pro, if the amount you're going to win is the same as your line bet, then you bridge it. So this $10 will pay back 5, and they'll just pay it like this, 5 and 5, right? So if the payoff or the winning for the odds is the same as the flat bet, then you bridge it. Otherwise, you're always going to heel your bet, which means you put your one chip next to your other chip, and then you heel off or kind of, you know, angle it off on your chip here. Another thing you want to do is always put your odds away from the stick person. So you wouldn't put them on this side. You'd always put them going away from the stick person. So if you're ever in doubt of whether you should bridge or heel, just heel it and they'll fix it if they need to. All right, here with a $10 bet, it's going to actually take $20 to win back 10, or 1 times odds. So in this case, our $20, we can bridge it. Here we have $15, so again, payoffs 1 to 2, we're going to have to bet $30 to win back 15. Now we could do, you know, a bunch of red chips and bridge $15 and do it $30 that way. Most likely, you're just going to bet $30 this way. And because it's kind of an odds amount, you can't bridge it, so we'll do 25 and then heel it for $30 bet is going to win back 15. Here, $25 at 1 times odds, a $50 bet is going to win back 25. And in this case, we could bridge it. So all of our players have made their bet. They've laid 1 times in odds, or they've laid the odds to win back 1 times their line bet. And the point is on 4. If they roll the 4, all the bets lose. Most likely what's going to happen is you're going to roll a 7 and all these players would win. Again, 10 is going to win 5. And 5 over here, the line bet gets paid 1 to 1. This player here at a $10 table, his odds bet is going to win 10 and his line bet is going to win 10. Our $15 table player, he's got $30 in odds. That'll win 15 and his line bet will win 15. And then here, our green chip player, green table, his $50 in odds is going to win 25 for the odds, $25 for the line bet. All right, with the 5 and 9, you're going to get paid back 2 to 3. So for every $3 you bet, you're going to win 2, or 3 units is going to win 2 units. So real simply, on a $5 table, 3 units or $15 is going to win back $10. Another way you could do this, it's a little, you know, a little messier, but another way to divide it is $9 bet will win back $6 in odds. So you could do that way. That would be the minimum to meet the table limits of $5. So a $9 bet would win $6 or 3 to 2. We're going to go ahead and just make it a little simpler. We're just going to stick with a $15 bet to win back 10, or 2 to 3. And again, we can't bridge this bet because our odds pays 10 and our flat bet pays 5. So you don't bridge it in that case. In this case, we want to heal it. Our $15 odds is going to pay 10. Our flat bet is going to pay 5. On the $10 table, we're actually dealing with the same situation. Because the table minimum is 10, you want to win 10. So we're going to bet 15. There we go, 15 to win 10. So again, technically it would be 9 to win 6 here on a $5 table. Would be as low as you can go. We're going to bump it up and basically play it like a $10 table where you bet 15 to win 10. Typically, the amount that you win has to meet table minimum. And here we're looking at a $10 table. All right, $15 table. Again, you could set it up to win any even amount above table limit. In this case, it could be 16, but then the math gets all weird. So most commonly, you're gonna bet $30 to win back 20, or 3 units to win back 2 units, all right? So $15 table, we'll bet $30 in odds to win back 20, which is pretty close to our table minimum. Same thing on our $25 table. Technically, we could make a bet that wins back 26. Most commonly, you're gonna make a bet, the next nice round number is gonna be $30. That's 2 units of 15. So we're going to bet 45 to win back 30. Actually, I'm missing a chip here. There we go. 45 to win back 30. So again, if the 5, well, it depends on what the puck is, but here the puck's in the 5. If the 5 rolls, we lose our bet. If the 7 rolls, which is the favorite, we're going to win. Our 45 is going to win 30 for the odds, and whoops, here we go, 25 for the line bet. Here, $30 in odds, it's going to pay 2 to 3, so $20 in odds, and then $15 for our line bet. I need some more red over here. And these are going to pay out the same. $15 in odds is going to pay 10 for the odds and $10 for the line bet. Here we have 15 odds, that'll pay 10 for our odds bet and $5 for our line bet. Now let's go ahead and go to the 6 and 8 and take a look at those where they pay 5 to 6. All right, 1 times odds, we want to win back $5. We can simply make a odds bet of $6 to win back 5, right? 5 to 6. $10 table, we can win $10 for the odds. So let's go ahead and lay $12 and we'll just heal it off. $12 to win back 10, or 5 for every 6. To win $15 in odds, we need 3 reds and it's going to be 3 white, right? So every red gets a white. So $18 is going to win back 15 in odds. Here we can win $25. So every green is going to get a red, or $30 in odds will win back 25. So paying 5 to 6, well, we'll do it. We'll go around this way around the table. So it's real simple. $30 will win 25 for the odds, 25 for the flat line bet. 18 is going to win 15 for the odds, 15 for the line bet. $12 is going to pay $10 for the odds, $10 for the line bet. And here we have $6 will win $5 for the odds, $5 for the line bet. Oh, I don't know where my puck went, but 6 or 8, doesn't matter. They both pay the same. They're going to pay 5 to 6 for the odds. Now let's go ahead and look at a table with 3, 4, 5 times odds, and we'll take a look at that. Tables with 3, 4, 5 times odds is just that on the 4 and 10, you're allowed to win 3 times whatever your line bet is. So here on a $5 table, if the puck goes on the 4 or 10, we're allowed to win 3 times the line bet. So here we're allowed to win $15. $10 table, we're allowed to win $30, and so on. If the puck is on the 5 or 9, you're allowed to win 4 times whatever your line bet is. So here, 4 times is $5. We're allowed to win $20. So we can lay enough odds to win $20 on the 5. Here we have a $10 table. 4 times that, we're allowed to win $40 in odds. So the amount we lay should win back 40 in odds. And the same with the 6 or 8. So it pays 5 to 6. We're allowed 5 times odds. So we're allowed to win back 25. So we need to lay enough odds to win back 25. That's the maximum, or it can always go under and just do like we showed before, winning 1 times odds. But to max it out, here on the 6 and 8, we could win up to 5 times our line bet. Let's start with the 4 and 10. So again, we're allowed 3 times or $15. The payout is 1 to 2. So we're gonna bet $30 to win back 15. Again, this is where players start going, ugh, I gotta make a $30 bet to win 15. Yeah, you're betting on a favorite to win 2 to 1, so the payout is 1 to 2. It's just a true fair bet, the amount of risk you take versus the payoff. So 30 is gonna win 15. Now I'm gonna tell you a little shortcut. On a 3, 4, 5 times table, the amount that you lay, if you like to lay maximum odds, is always gonna be 6 times the line bet here. So if we move up to our $10 table, we know 6 times the amount we're allowed to lay, we know it's gonna be $60. So let's play that out. So we're allowed 3 times, so our $10 bet could win $30. Well, what can you bet to win $30? If the payout's 1 to 2, well, you're gonna bet $60 to win back 30. 6 times, right? So that's the shortcut. But that only works on a 3, 4, 5, and if you're betting max. So you should know that 60 is gonna win back 30. All right, here on a $15 table, we're gonna be allowed to win 3 times our line bet, or $45. Well, or we could use the shortcut. 6 times that is going to be $75, $80, $90. Either way, 6 times a line bet or $90 is going to pay back $45 at 1 to 2. So however you like to look at it. I know I'm allowed to win $45. I need to bet double that if it's a 4 or 10. All right, here at a $25 table, we're allowed to win 3 times that. We're allowed to win $75. What's double that? Well, it's actually, I need to get a black chip. It's actually $150 to win back $75. 4 rolls, or let's say the points on a 10, they're gonna be same. That's why I'm only covering 3 numbers. But let's say it's the 10 in this case. If it rolls, our odds is gonna win, or 150 will win 75. Whoop. And just 1 to 1 for the line bet. Here, we're going to win 45. Or I'm sorry, yeah, $90 is gonna win 45 for the odds and $15 for the line. Here we have $60 is going to win $30 for the odds, $10 for the line bet, and $30 is going to win 15 for the odds and just 5 for the line bet. Let's go ahead and look at the 5 or 9. All right, remember you're going to be allowed 4 times the bet. So 4 times this 5, we're going to be allowed to win. It's based off the win. We're going to be allowed to win 20. So if the payoff is 2 to 3, to win 20, we're going to have to bet $30. Or guess what? 6 times the line bet. It's going to be the same amount. $10 table, we're going to be allowed to win $40. Again, 6 times that. Our $60 bet is going to win back $40 for the odds. Here on a $15 table, we're going to be allowed to win 4 times our line bet, so $60. Guess what? Our bet is going to be $90 to win back 60. 2 to 3, right? Here, we're going to be allowed to win 4 times our line bet. We can win $100. So a $150 bet is going to win $100 with the payout is 2 to 3. All right, payoffs, our $150 is going to win $100, so they might pay it off with a black chip, and just 1 to 1 for the line. Our $90 bet is going to win $60, and our flat bet's 15. Our $60 bet is going to win $40 in odds and $10 for the line. And our $30 bet is going to win $20. Oh, too much. There we go. $20 for the odds, $5 for the line. 2 to 3 payout on the 5 and 9. Let's reset and look at the 6 and 8, which pays 5 to 6. All right, on the 6 and 8, we're allowed to win 5 times our line bet. So here we have $5. We're allowed to win $25. To bet that payoff, again, we can use our shortcut. It's going to be the same amount. $30 to win back $25. 5 to 6 payoff. Here on a $10 table, we can win back $50. That's going to take a bet of $60 to win back 50. Here on a $15, 5 times, we're going to be able to win $75. So to win $75, we're going to have to bet 90 to win 75. And a $25 table, 5 times that, or 5 green chips is 125. It's going to take a bet of 150 to win back 125. So again, if you want to bet the max, it's really easy. It's just going to be 6 times whatever your initial line bet is. All right, let's go through the payoffs. It's going to pay 125 and 25 for the flat. So 150 will pay 125 at a 5 to 6 payoff. Our $90 bet is going to win $75 in odds and 15 or 1 to 1 in the line. Our $60 bet is going to win 50 for the odds, 10 for the line. Our $30 bet is going to win 25 for the odds and $5 for the line. So obviously I didn't run through every scenario, but the key is to know the amount of odds you could take is the amount you could win. So you can figure it based on that. And as far as the payoffs, they're exactly opposite of what you're used to with the pass line and odds. So again, 4 and 10 is going to pay 1 to 2, or 1 unit for every 2 units you bet. 5 and 9 is 2 to 3. The 6 and 8 is 5 to 6. You got to bet 6 units to win back 5 units. Remember, you're always going to be betting more to win back less because you're betting on the favorite. You're betting on the Mike Tyson to win. You're not betting on the underdog like you are in the pass line. People love that bet, but you're actually more likely to lose that bet to win. That's why the casino pays you better. Here on the don't, you're actually betting on the favorite. You're more likely to win this bet than the casino, so you have to bet more to win back less. I'll mention one last thing, and that is the difference between the pass and the don't. I kind of mentioned it before. No matter how much you add in odds, in the end, it's not going to make a difference one way or the other. You should break even with that bet. The casino is going to break even. They're not making money off it. They make their money off of the initial line bet where there is a house edge. And the house edge for the pass line is 1.4%. The don't, depending on how you calculate it, well, 1.41. The don't, depending on how you calculate it, is 1.36 to 1.4. Again, I don't want to get into that, but it's based off of if you calculate it on bets resolved or bets made. But we're essentially talking about 0.04% difference between these bets. What that equates to is the difference of 4 cents per every $100 bet. So every time you're betting $100 on the don't and $100 on the pass, the difference is you're going to lose about 2 to 4 cents less on the don't than the pass. So, I mean, virtually indistinguishable. So just bet on whichever side you prefer. Mathematically, technically, yes, the don't pass is ever so slightly. Remember, for every $100 bet, you're going to save 2 to 4 cents in the long run. But yeah, bet however you like to play. And however that is, good luck on coloring up.